Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we are back with more Let's Play Sonic Advance 2. In the last episode, we used cream to trounce Eggman twice in one episode. And in this episode, we're going to try to do that again. However, I don't know how easily I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm not interested in the special stages at all right now. I will get all of those later. So yeah, my cousin's in town today. He's actually planning to move here, which is kind of cool because it was like the only person I've ever known that likes video games as much as I do and has roughly the same level of skill as I do in them. So I'll finally have somebody locally that I can play competitively and some games cooperatively with, which is pretty cool. One of the things he did for me that was really cool was he had a 360 and he said it red ringed, so he got another one and just switched out the hard drives on it or something. So he gave me the old one. I was like, maybe I could fix it or something. You know, anyone that knows me knows that I'm anti-Microsoft and absolutely refuse to buy a 360 because I don't really care for hardly any of the games on it. Like, all I'm really interested in is like Perfect Dark Zero and the Perfect Dark Remake and then the Banjo games. And that's about it. Anyway, I got this 360 and I hooked it up. And it never red ringed, so I basically just got a free 360 that works just fine. I don't have any controllers for it though. Oh well. Not like it. Well, anyway, not like it really matters because we all know that 360s are only good for one thing: keeping you warm in the winter when they catch on fire. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know I probably got all that 360 fans watching my videos. I say a lot. I only got like 30 subscribers at the time of recording this. Oh yeah, I'm Mr. Popular. But yeah. Here we go, so let's try to Yeah. I heard that from everybody that Perfect Dark Zero was a terrible game. And I've heard that the Perfect Dark Remake wasn't as good as the original. But, oh well. I don't care. I'll play them anyways. I'm not that big a shooter fan. Like, the only shooters I ever really liked were GoldenEye and Perfect Dark anyways. So, yeah. I guess now I don't have any excuse not to try out Halo. Oh, did I really do that again? Jeez. Get it together, man. If I keep that up, I definitely won't be able to beat Eggman twice in one video. Yeah, I want to apologize if I say Robotnik instead of Eggman. I really try to say Eggman. I used to only say Eggman, but I started reading the Archie comics again. The Archie comics, Sonic the Hedgehog comics. It's actually a pretty good series. Like, I liked it a lot when I was a kid. Like, I started collecting it from, I think, issue number 3 of the miniseries. I was like, I think 7, maybe. Maybe I was 6. I was really young. But, yeah. I really liked it. And I gotta say, from what I've seen, they've done a good job of tying in all continuities of Sonic into one series. That is definitely not an easy thing to do. I mean, you got the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is completely different from the Saturday morning cartoon, which is also completely different from the video games. Probably they managed to combine all of those into one continuity that works, and then they also add new stuff to it all the time. So they always keep it fresh. I don't know how many people you know this, but that comic actually has a Guinness World Record for being the longest running comic based on a video game. which probably isn't really all that big of an accomplishment when you think about it. I mean, how many video games really have comics based on them? I mean, I can really only think of the Super Mario Bros. Comics that came out a long time ago, but that's about it. And I think those were meant to be a limited run from the get-go anyways. Which I actually have number 1 of the Super Mario Bros. It's in like perfect condition. Thanks to good old Mommy. She did not trust me with it, so she kept it in her stuff until I was like, God, I think I was like 14 or 15 before I found it again. And I was like, hey, so this is where that went all this time. I've been looking for this. But yeah. Yeah, I really like the Archie comics, Sonic comics. I'm glad that they're actually making the archives full of all the older issues. And I'm hoping they continue it up to the point where I'm not missing any issues, because I missed a lot of issues. I stopped reading them around like issue 50 because I actually thought the comic was done, like they weren't gonna make any more. Because I mean, in issue 50 they defeated Robotnik, and that was like the only threat to the world, really. As far as I knew, I missed a lot of issues, which I didn't know about other things like Robotnik's mentor and all the stuff going on with Knuckles. Huh, looks like you can't fly fast enough to get up the tube. Oh. But yeah. I'm really excited to be able to actually read a lot of the issues that I missed for the first time. When I was reading through these archives, I'm like, I thought I had this issue, but I don't remember this scenario at all. But yeah, that's the reason why you might accidentally hear me call Eggman Robotnik instead, because he was called Robotnik in the comic. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually go through some kind of like alternate universe Eggman coming through, and he's the actual Eggman as we know him. It's like designed like the one we know him now, rather than the Saturday morning cartoon Eggman, which is what the original one that's in the comic looks like, which is called Robotnik. I'm probably confusing the crap out of everybody, but it's alright. It's a pretty good comic series. If you like Sonic as much as I do, I would definitely recommend reading it. I mean, the early issues, they're probably not so great unless you're like 7, but wow, that was pretty bad. Yeah, the early issues probably not so great unless you're like 7. The later ones, they're pretty good. We're about out of time on this video. Hopefully I can get through Act 1 of this. Well, I'm not going to get through it like that. No, I think I'll just cut it here. Alright, if you like my videos, subscribe to them, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell your friends about it, and I will see you guys later.